Hello Huns, welcome to Astrology Hun. It's been a minute. Today marks 6 months since the creation of Astro Huns, which is be exciting. So I just wanted to say thanks to everyone who's supported so far. It's been fun. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the main Hun of the hour, Mercury. She's been having a bit of a moment again lately, moody bitch. I'm going to explain what she's all about first and break down the Mercury signs by their elements, and then we'll talk about Mercury retrograde. So your Mercury placement in your birth chart dictates the way that you think and communicate. The planet itself is the closest planet to the Sun, and we know that the Sun is your main part of your personality or learning. So often your Mercury is in the same sign or constellation as your Sun sign, or if not, it'll be in the sign before or after your Sun sign, because they'll always be close together. Also, just a fun fact, often if you meet someone that you find really easy to talk to and the combo just flows, you may find that you have the same Mercury sign or one of the same element. Speaking of the elements, let's break that shit down. So if you have your Mercury in a fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sag, you'll probably be quite loud and extroverted. Be confident in the way that you speak. Although this depends on your comfortability level, which comes back to your moon sign, because remember your moon sign is your place of comfort that you retreat to. See, it all links up. Astrology is amazing. Go watch episode 3 if you want a refresher on moon signs. Anyway, the fire Mercuries will tend to be very creative thinkers. They're very excitable and their thoughts move at a very fast pace, but they don't always think things through. If you have your Mercury in an earth sign then, so Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, you'll probably be a bit more shy and reserved depending on the rest of your chart. Everything the Earth Mercuries say is carefully considered and constructed in their heads before they verbalize it. They're very smart, like they get it, they're copped on. The other side of the Earth Mercuries though is that they have a tendency to overthink things. They don't have that impulsive streak that the fire Mercuries have. They're thinking about all the possible outcomes in every situation, which can cause them some serious anxiety. The air Mercuries, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, kind of feel like a mix of the fire and earth Mercuries in my opinion. So they'd be very extroverted, here for the chats, like never stop talking, they've no filter. But they're also very intelligent, which, like the earth Mercuries, can often lead to some overthinking. Whereas the earth Mercury's level of smarts is more of a sensible and clever kind of vibe, the air Mercuries are the ones who they're really intelligent without even trying, like it's genius level shit. The water Mercuries, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, they always speak from their heart. Their thoughts are always guided by them feels, so sometimes they can bypass logic and sense because they're just so guided by their heart and their intuition. They tend to be more quiet and reserved in how they communicate. They're often happy to just soak it all in like a little water sign sponge. Mercury retrograde then is related to the planet itself. So when a planet is in retrograde, it appears to station and move backwards. But this movement is actually an optical illusion. All planets have a retrograde period, but the other planets are generally only in retrograde once a year or so for a longer period, whereas Mercury retrograde is 3 or 4 times a year for about 3 weeks each. Also, because Mercury is so close to the Sun and therefore our souls, we're said to feel the effects of its retrograde more than some of the outer planets. Mercury retrograde occurs in whatever sign it's in at the time, and it can sometimes scoot back into another sign as well. Whatever sign it's in during its retrograde period, this sign will be most affected by it, along with Virgo and Gemini, because they're ruled by Mercury. But listen, we're all affected by it, regardless of what sign it's in, so buckle up. Mercury went into retrograde in Aquarius last week, but you may have felt the effects before that, as there is always a shadow period before and after Mercury retrograde when things feel a little rocky. Mercury is all about thinking and communication, so this area of life gets a bit shook during Mercury retrograde. You just kind of forget how words work. You put your foot in your mouth, you get in arguments. It's chaotic, but it's just about slowing down and considering what you want to say. It can be a stunning little moment of self-reflection, really. Travel and technology may also cause issues, particularly with this retrograde because it's occurring in Aquarius, which is the sign that rules technology. There will be 3 Mercury retrogrades this year, all in air signs. Cute. The next one will be Gemini in May, then Libra in September. If you want to read more about Mercury retrograde, you can have a look at my Mercury retrograde post on my page. Also, I offer readings on astrohuns.com if you want to know more about your Mercury sign, and there will be some other exciting shit coming soon, so keep an eye. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, thanks for following. Don't panic over Mercury retrograde, just slow shit down and you'll be fine. I'm going to do a special Valentine's Day episode of Astrology 101 next week, so get excited and get ready. Okay, bye.